I don't know if it was that or he just wanted to get a new car, and then the mechanic, right? And the
so
mechanic.
He's doing a barter system.
Bartering.
Yeah, bartering.
It's called embezzlement, I believe.
Embezzle borrow.
Oh, gosh.
Embezzle barter.
It's going to be the worst story.
Where were you skiing out in the mountains somewhere?
In Vail.
Vail.
Yeah, I worked for a broadcast network.
Oh, Vail.
Yeah, I worked for a broadcast network, and they allowed me to work in Vail. So.
You know what just stuck out to me, though, is you used the same word I did, that you were so embarrassed. You didn't want anybody to know that you had financial issues.
We need to get past that, because if other people hear the story, they won't do the same thing usually, right?
Yeah, but that was a different era. You know what I'm saying? This information just wasn't available to me. I wish I would have. And some of the things that you talk about, this lifetime income and all that, those savings vehicles and distribution vehicles are new and have really neato tires and great bells on the bicycle and ding dong. It's just some bells and whistles that
financial products get better every year, just like new cars do. Like the 2020 car is not as good as the 2025 cars are full of those bells and whistles. I love the Nashville bar. I love the Nashville bar scene. It's fun. Like different bands everywhere. It's cool.
Real estate, wholesale. I've worked everywhere, and I just never had. I always was so scared of the backlash or the getting fired. I can remember the anxiety of just like going in and just having the gumption to go in and say, you know what, that raise is going to pay for my retirement.
Retire sooner or keep working and build up even more money. So retire sooner or keep working and build up even more money. So that's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Should I retire now and have a great retirement, or should I work longer and even have an even better retirement? So that's a good decision, A or B, right?
Yeah, A or B.
That's a good A-B decision.
Well, and if they're not paying you enough now and you say, I got to keep the job, then keep burner A on, start cooking on burner B, or burner C and D and E if you need to, and then figure it out. But don't, keep A going, simmering, but figure out what your options are. You always have options.
I like gas grills too, gas inside cooking. Now, each one of you's had a situation, and I know everybody watching probably has at least one. So come on in and let's discuss yours, and let's iron that out and get you on that right path.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we'll see.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we'll see you next time we do a series, folks. This has been a fun series. Thank you for coming. Next time we do a series, folks. This has been a fun series. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so
Jenna,
much.
thanks for coming. And book as well. So you'll get your choice if you answer this question correctly.
All right, so this is the question. Books. Fundamentals.
Yeah.
This huge coach, know the fundamentals. Everybody seems to have their opinion on financial planning today. You can go to 17 different websites and they're going to have their little section on this or that with their opinion editorials. I don't know if half the time they're actually written by an advisor. But let's talk fundamentals.
Yeah, very important. I mean, if you watch any sporting event, you can tell the teams that the coaches spent a lot of time making sure that the players understood the simple tools and techniques and then added to that.
That's good.
If you try to jump in like up here and you didn't learn down here, you're going to quickly fall back down. So building blocks, fundamentals. Especially in retirement. What are some of the retirement fundamentals? Making sure you minimize your risk, minimize expenses, maximize what you're saving, maximize your income, have that autopilot where you never have to worry about outliving your money, and you've got at least that amount coming every single month for the rest of your life. It'll never be less, could be more. Knowing if you pass away, your spouse is going to be taken care of. Knowing when you and your spouse both pass away, your kids or grandkids are going to be taken care of. So there's a lot of different check boxes we go through. Nothing you really have to worry about. You can read about it in the book, or you can get your own plan done with us at no cost. But
and that's kind of the whole point of all this, isn't it? We talk about financial planning. You can get into the weeds and know all of these terms and what's going on here or there. But at the end of the day, most people just want to walk on the beach, want to swing the golf club, throw the rod out there and try to catch something good, go flounder gigging, you name it. Most people don't really want to know this, but at a certain point, you got to find
colors, what it really means to you.
Yeah.
What's my lifetime income going to be based on what I have right now? What are my expenses going to be? And of course, the income better be higher than the expenses.
Exactly.
And so if not, we could tweak that. And so that's why it's important to be honest when we talk about what do you like to do in a day, a weekend day. You like to play golf? All right, we need to put a price.
Team with the information that you see there on the screen. Get your questions answered, but even more important than that, let's get that plan. Take that worry, as you like to say so often on your radio show, Coach. Take that worry, Take that worry out of living in retirement. Yeah. Welcome back into our series on the Big Book on Retirement. I'm Thomas Lipscomb here once again alongside best-selling author Coach P.
Perhaps, likely, could be. I don't like any of these kind of words. We want definite words with the words. We want definite words with definite positive for you.
Exactly. And the end game does
definite positive for you.
Exactly. And the end game doesn't just end or apply there.
Then people say, well, which account should I start taking money out first when I'm in retirement? My opinion, if you got some money growing tax-free, keep it growing tax-free. Take the money out of the taxable accounts, keep that money growing tax-free over there. Because the good thing about a Roth or life insurance, when you pass away, that money goes tax-free to your next of kin.
Yeah, so powerful, so powerful.
It moves on tax-free, doesn't disappear. That's good. And you don't even have to take it out. No matter what I say, he's seen it before. He doesn't have to start Googling. You don't want your planner learning with you, in other words.
Oh, man.
And so we've seen with the professors and me, who I've educated all my advisors, they understand every tool and technique in this book.
Yes, absolutely, without a
doubt.
doubt.
Let's get a plan put together and put you in control of retirement where you never have to worry about income again.
There you go. Now's the time, folks. Take action. Call the number you see on your screen. Text us, email us, whatever is easy for you. But the important thing at the end of the day, start the conversation.
Yeah, get started. Get started. Don't be afraid. It's nothing to be scared of, and we'll make it painless as possible.
As painless as possible. And
There'll be no finger pricks.
I'm turning the page, Coach. Coming up next, folks, we are discussing the next section, tactics. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, it's Parker Holland here with Capital Financial, Chief Wealth Strategist. We always like doing case studies on the radio, and now you guys get a visual representation on one. So we're going to use real cases, of course, no personal information, but these are scenarios we put together for clientele that we're looking for that safe, reliable, guaranteed income, but also the legacy. So we call this a spend and leave plan. It means you kind of set up a strategy, live off the icing, don't touch the cake, and we're going to give you multiple scenarios of how these actually work. So for the first case study we had come in was actually a radio listener a couple months back. They were currently age 54 and 55. They were targeting retiring at age 60 for them both. Now, of course, when there's an age discrepancy, there's layover months. That's not an issue for us. We're looking at the year in which they're both turning 60. So we had about roughly $2.5 million in retirement savings. This is a combination of IRAs, 401ks, Roths, after-tax funds. So this is just kind of giving you a big picture lump sum. So we're not going into a lot of the tax planning here. We're focusing solely on the income yield. Now, the benefit of this plan is there is not a risk tolerance we normally assess. Most people say that you have to put your age inside of a retirement calculator, and that's the difference between what's at risk and what's not. So that means that the safety and the risk should be about a 55-45 split. Well, in this scenario, we based on what makes the standard of living work, what makes worst case. And then we run age of death, we just always look 30 years out. But the beauty of these plans is the strategies and such we target continue beyond. Now, I mentioned 30 years out, but we're talking about 30 years of income. So what we're targeting is once they're at that age 60 mark, the spreadsheet ran out at 34 years, but these are the numbers we're looking at. That means that the income received, worst case, no matter what the market did, would start at $90,000 a year. So they put in $1 million, they waited. So let's run actual market. So let's run actual market performance. Well, the market ranges normally between 7 to 15%. Now, a lot of calculators are going to death. The difference is the income would start at 100,000. But the kicker is, over the course of their life through age 90, $4.5 million at death. That means they took out close to $4 million themselves and still had 4.5 left, assuming the market did what it's done over the last few investment cycles. So you guys want your own plan, you want your own strategy, give us a call, shoot us an email, go to our website, send us a text, and we'll run the numbers for you.
This big game, every move counts. Plan wisely to win the match. Sidestep the unexpected. and charge toward